Hello, welcome to another VerbLink class. This morning, we're going to practice our descriptive skills. I'll be showing you... Hey, Daniel. How are you this morning? So we're going to be focusing on images found in various newspapers, online, and the purpose is to provide the best and detailed description that you can using adjectives and adverbs that richly describe the content, colors, and other things that might be going on in the picture. Daniel, are you back with us?
Hey Simon, yeah, my sound was not working. I don't know why.
It happens. It happens. How's your weekend so far?
Good, but Colombia lost yesterday, so
That's why you weren't in my class last night, right?
yeah.
Yeah. There was nobody in class last night. I had 2 or 3 people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everyone was watching the game.
That was a huge game, a good game.
Yeah, a lot of people were surprised that Brazil won.
Yeah, but I'm gonna watch the match on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday
Hmm.
versus Germany. I wanna see how they lost, how they lose. Sorry, because they don't have Neymar because uh, he suffered a lumbar lesion, a lumbar injury. So he's unable to play for like 3, 4 weeks.
Maybe, but teams have surprised us before and won when they shouldn't have.
Yeah, but we'll see. You know, maybe Brazil paid for the referee.
I
I don't know.
don't know. What does Max think of that? Hi, Max.
Hi Simon, how are you?
Very well, thanks. Where are you from, Max?
I'm from Italy. I'm from the north part of Italy
Well, welcome to
in
class.
Piemonte, in
Well, that's good.
Europe.
No, I know exactly where Italy
Oh,
is,
thanks a
and
lot.
I'm from Canada,
Okay.
just across the ocean there. Welcome to class. We're just talking a little bit about football,
Oh, okay, that's fine.
and yeah, the game of yesterday. Now, we've got a delay from your connection. I suggest maybe check to see that you don't have more than one window open.
Okay, let me
Okay,
check.
because you want to make sure you've got one of the windows closed. That is the class window, and then of course there's the Hangout window.
Okay, I check this
All right,
out.
guys, so in Describe What You See, this is a very simple class. What we do is we describe exactly what we see. I'll have various images available for you, and then I'll have you describe them. Now, I'm just getting my screen set up here to find just one more image. And where is it? Yeah, this is oh, it's not an image. Oh, well. So here we go. Let's see. Oh, and the class is filling up. Hi, Carmen.
Hi Simon, how are you?
Good. It's been a while. What have you been up
Yeah,
to?
I've been having crazy schedule, so I think that's it.
Yeah, I understand that. Well, we're playing Describe What You See. You've played that with us before. It's all about describing a picture using as much color as we can, using descriptive words, adjectives, to provide as much information as we can from the image. And let's see who else has just joined us here. Jarud?
Yes, teacher. How are you
How do
doing?
Good, thanks. How do I pronounce your name?
You are pronounced good,
All right,
very
thank
well.
you, Jay. Excellent. And Raphael, sir.
Hello, Simon.
You weren't in class yesterday, but I did get a note from your mother saying there was a big football game on and that you wouldn't make it to class.
Okay,
Congratulations, by the way.
thanks.
All right, guys, let's get started. Enough with the small talk. I have an image that I've shared out. Let's see, Carmen, I'll start with you. Can you please describe this image? What do you see?
I see the starting point of the starting line of a car race. It is an old picture. I guess towards the end of the 19th century, maybe. Wait, no. Maybe, okay. I'm doubtful about it. I don't know that much about motor history. I hope I'm not saying something terribly wrong. But
That's okay.
I can see two drivers. I guess one of them is the pilot and the other is the assistant for the pilot. I can see some journalists taking notes, and I see an audience in the background. And seems like there is a cheerful atmosphere and the race is about to start.
Okay, very good. So there's a lot there. There's a little bit more information in there. So I want to go to Daniel. Daniel, can you point out what Carmen may have missed?
I don't know, maybe a four-wheeler car. What else? Maybe the brand is, or the model, not the brand. The model is Lion, as we can see in the front end of the car. Yeah, it looks like they are preparing for a race. There are folks watching the race also. Cloudy day, I think. We can see in the left hand upper corner left hand, sorry. And yeah, everyone is wearing a hat, I think. Every single man. Almost every single man, yeah.
Hats
Yeah, I
were
think that's
popular.
it.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think there's anything else there?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
Let's go on to Jarud then. Jarud, what else could you describe from this picture that hasn't been mentioned so far?
I think the race is on a field. And in the background we can see a bigger house. I don't know what is the name.
I would say it's a covered stand.
Covered stand.
Some would call it the benches, but it looks like a covered stand. Or the bleachers. Anything else?
No, nothing.
Okay, well let's see if we can add anything to this. I'll choose a different color. I'll choose pink. All right. Number.
Yes.
Are bicycles. Oh, I'm running out of room. Okay, so I'm running out of room. So the wheels are similar in appearance to bicycle wheels with spokes radiating from the center out to the wheel. The undercarriage of the car is rather rough and is made of metal. And all the men are wearing jackets and long pants, some of them wearing coats. We can see trees in the background, but the track, being covered with dirt, is void of any sort of grass or weeds. So you guys did a good job, but you can see how each student saw further details. Now, if you like, feel free to take a snapshot of this so you can copy down the notes. I'm going to go to the next picture now. And let's see here, which one should I use? How about not using the same one I just used? Okay, let's try this one here. All right, here's an interesting one. Max, I'll have you describe this image, please.
Oh, what's a strange image. I can see, I think, a man, but I'm not so sure. I think a man that is going up on a background with a lot of numbers, and it's quite similar an advertising, I think. I don't know for what this advertising, but the mood is quite to, I don't know, never give up and go on. Something like this. This man, I think he could be 30 years old, more or less. He's wearing skirt and tie, a black tie or a gray, deep gray tie, and the stair is probably of wood. Anyway, it's brown, and I don't know if the numbers. If the numbers are a connection, the number on the left have a connection with the numbers on the right. I don't know, probably yes, and that's all.
All right, well done. You actually gave me more than I thought you possibly could there. A few corrections. He's climbing a ladder, and it's you. Well, we can assume that he's got a gray shirt. You didn't mention suit, and I think you were mentioning suit, or referring to a suit. But very well done, excellent. So feel free to take a picture of that, guys. I'm going to get the next image ready. Now, for some of you, this picture may be very appropriate for this time of day. Raphael, could you please describe this image?
For me, it looks like some kind of meal, but I don't know exactly what it is. Perhaps some potatoes, or we can see, I think it's a spoon and some cloth or something. It seems to be over some table. I don't know. We can see a plate, a white plate, Yes, it looks like some potatoes. I don't know, some potatoes, smashed
Right.
potatoes.
Now, Raphael, I'm going to challenge you here. Your English is excellent. Your pronunciation is very good. But I want to get you to use more adjectives. Yes, there's a cloth, but if I was blind, I would have no idea what kind of cloth it is, nor would I have any idea of the texture or the color of the table. And what I want each of you guys to do as you go through this, imagine that you're describing the image to a blind person. Be very detailed in your description. So, Raphael, we can see what you've mentioned because I've typed it here. Could you please describe in a bit more detail the image?
Well, the cloth, it's not striped. I think it's it's a striped cloth,
Okay.
red and white. Um, I think they are over some fabric. It's beach. I think it's a beach fabric. And yes, I don't have anything else to
Okay.
add.
Good. And by the way, guys, you're going to get some spelling mistakes, and this is not grammar. I'm not creating sentences here. So I'm just separating thoughts by commas. Because let's face it, this is an image here I'm writing on, and if I use grammar, I'm not going to have enough space. Okay, so I'm just capturing the main points. So good, Raphael, but let me describe it, and I want you guys to listen to how I describe it. So as Raphael pointed out, we have a bowl here, a white bowl that appears to contain potato salad. The potatoes are chopped up in chunks, and we can see it has a sort of a yellowish color with little bits of white, which could be egg. There's also small bits of red in there too, which could be peppers. The bowl of potato salad is sitting on top of a tablecloth, or at least it appears to be a tablecloth with a weaved fabric. Or it could be a weaved straw. It's hard to tell exactly, but it's a beige yellowish color, more on the side of beige than yellow. The napkin next to the bowl on the left is made up of a grid pattern with red and white. The red lines go in one direction and the white goes in the other direction, creating a bright red, bright white, and some squares that are half red and half white. Okay. The overall color of this picture is bright. The colors are relatively bright, but the saturation isn't. So there's an example of me just providing a bit more color to the image. Remember, describing it to a blind person, if you closed your eyes, you'd have a much better idea of what it is I'm describing. Now, I don't know what those red things are. I said perhaps they're peppers, right? The white stuff, perhaps they're egg. I don't know. Use your imagination, guys. All right, Raphael, I'm going to start with you again, and I'm going to go back to the other side of the class. I want you to use what I've just mentioned to see if you can provide a more rich description. Are you up for that?
I'll try.
All right, sir. I'll do my part. Let me get you an image. Okay. Whenever you're ready, Raphael.
It looks like some species of bird. A brown bird. I don't know exactly. It has a mix, a beak with a mix of red and yellow. Her eyes are dark or brown eyes, and in the back of the image we see something like some trees or some forest, some green vegetation. Isn't really clear because the background is a little blurry, and
Again, sorry, I know there's some spelling mistakes in there, but I'm typing fast.
yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, very good here, Raphael. Much better. Here we see a bird, a brown bird with a beak with red and yellow, and has dark colored eyes that appear brown in color. The background is made up of green vegetation, but it is blurry, so we cannot make out if it is a forest or just some shrubs and trees. Okay. The only thing I might add is the bird's brown feathers appear to be ruffled and out of place. So very good, very well done. Excellent. Carmen, it's your turn. Let's see what image we have for you. Okay, Carmen, please describe what you see here.
This is a split picture, double picture. It seems to be. I don't know if it is the same person, Simon. I mean, I cannot see it as clear as if it to know if it is the same person. Mm-hmm. But there are two female tennis players. Both of them are making the same gesture with the hand, like a victory kind of gesture. The right side one is wearing a white short sleeve t-shirt. The left side one is wearing a unsleeve t-shirt. No, long sleeve. No, it is like no sleeves at all. How do you say that? No sleeves t-shirt. Okay, sleeveless. The one on the left side is also wearing a kind of a cap, like yeah, and she has her hair tied in a braid. And both of them seem to be in a competition because of the background. the background in the left side, it is like the symbol or icon of a competition, and the background in the right side is just an audience, a crowd.
Excellent, well done. Anything else there, guys? I think that's well said. Very descriptive. Excellent job. All right. Good job, Carmen. Now we go over to Daniel. And Daniel, I want to know what kind of crazy image I have for you.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, this is awesome. This is a great picture.
Oh, man.
What do you mean, oh, man? Don't I always provide you guys with great images?
Yeah, but okay.
Is this not a great image?
Well,
Come on, man. I think it's awesome.
okay. Can I start? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
Okay, this picture is about two men. It looks like they are in the FIFA World Cup in Brazil. They are from France, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think there is the France flag. And yeah, they are kind of happy. They are cheering up the team, the France team. Maybe yesterday they were playing, so they were cheering up the team. And both of them have white teeth, and um, the guy in the right hand is bald. The other one is losing hair also, and they have their faces painted with the France flag. Also, they are wearing shirts from France team. What else? Well, I don't know if this is in a stadium, because as we can see in the background, it doesn't look like a stadium, but I don't know. What else? The brand of the shirt that we can see in the left hand is Toto. Toto. I don't know how to pronounce that. Toto, I think. And what else? Well, they are happy. They are like blinking also. What else? What else? What else? Oh, and the guy in the left hand has black hair. Okay, any detail missing?
Wow, I'm really spelling wrong this time.
Well, I think that's all.
All right, good. Lots of spelling mistakes. The faster you guys talk, the less time I have to correct my spelling. Great job, yes. Lots of descriptive words in there. Painted. Right? These guys are painted with the French flag. Definitely has a World Cup theme. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, well done. Yes, I would definitely say that's a French flag in the background there. Beautiful colors in the French flag.
Yeah.
As is my country's home flag too. I think whenever you get red, blue, and white in a flag or anything, they're just colors that work very well together.
Yeah, they look beautiful.
Yeah,
So,
it's hard. You're working with primary colors, and whenever you work with primary colors, the results are usually pretty good.
I have said France team, right? Yeah, it was wrong, I
The
think.
French team, yes.
Yeah, French. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, next we have Jarud. Jarud, I wonder what kind of strange picture I have for you. Well, it's Saturday morning, so I don't have really, really bizarre pictures. But I do have for you a rather cool picture. I know that all young boys would love one of these. So when you're ready, if you could start and describe what you see in this picture.
Oh. Uh, um, uh, it's, in this picture, we can see um, a plane, a old plane that is made by France. Maybe he was made in Second War.
Spell that, please.
It was made in Second War.
Yeah, my French is not very good. If I try to spell that, I'm going to get it wrong. Well, I'll say it's made in a region in France.
Ah, yes. Region. Yes. He's he he's parking on a field. His color is green. And he has 4 eagles. 4 wings, yes, and 2 wheels. And he has a logo on the head. Yes. The flag is paint on the hand of the plane. And below the plane, we have a star. Who is painting a star? In the background, there are a mountain.
Yeah, good.
And the field is composed by grasses. Or weed, I don't know the name. So that's so I finish. I don't know.
Okay, good. A couple of things. Being French, it's quite common to say something like this, and we would say it in French, tail. And it's quite common to speak that way, using the preposition of in this way. However, in English, while both are grammatically correct, we can use possession this way. The plane's tail.
Plane's tail.
So instead of tail of the plane, we can use plane's tail.
Plane's tail.
Now, when we're dealing with longer sentences, this works better in English. When you have a lot of ofs this way, you have more articles. It becomes a little more difficult to follow. In short sentences, it doesn't matter. But just know that when you're writing in English, to show possession, you can just do plane's tail or the dog's walk. We can use possession that way, and I'll teach a class on possession at some point, but it makes your sentences shorter. But we can say tail of the plane. There's nothing grammatically wrong with that. All right, well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, next, Max. Let's see what I have for you here. Interesting image here. I wonder where I got this one from. Max, please describe what you see here.
Wow, very interesting image. Thanks a lot, teacher.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to know what is this. I'm trying to know. I think that there is a woman, an Oriental woman, because her eyes, her deep black eyes, and this woman is showing some little bags of something, and in this moment I don't know, because I can read on the show. I'm trying to read on the etiquette of the little bags. Anyway, these little bags are done in plastic, and there is a pink etiquette on each of these. Daniel, help me. These are mushrooms, probably. Okay, thank you, Daniel. And let me see. I think that this young woman is in a shop, probably in her shop, and this kind of picture is an advert for the mushrooms, and in Europe I never saw something like this. These little bags. It's very strange for me, but anyway, to describe the picture, I can see that this woman is wearing a white T-shirt, I think, and in her hand there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little bags, and I think that the women should be 35 years old, with no paints on her eyes, and that's all for me.
All right, good. All right, I know some of you are laughing at this because you actually understand what these are. What kind of mushrooms are these?
Magic ones.
Magic mushrooms. And what kind of, shall we call it, herb are magic mushrooms?
They are how do you say, hallucinogenic.
Hallucinogenic?
Hallucinogenic.
Even I have trouble with that word. Hallucinogenic. Yeah. In other words, it gives you the similar effect to drinking alcohol, lots of alcohol, or marijuana. You guys are probably familiar with those types of drugs.
Yeah. Is it legal?
Well, I imagine where this girl is that they are legal, but in my country they are illegal.
Okay.
So magic mushrooms in Canada are illegal. They probably are in the U.S. Heck, the U.S. even outlawed alcohol, so yeah, they probably are illegal there. Depending on what country she's from, they probably are legal. And she's selling little bags of these magic mushrooms. In other countries, what was it called? I can't remember. There's another drug that was sold where you chew the leaves of the tree and it provided a hallucinogenic or a high, another way of saying it, because sometimes you don't hallucinate, but you just create this high or euphoria. So I took this from a newspaper, so they're probably talking about drugs such as the magic mushroom. Very good description, Max. Well done. Now I wonder what kind of crazy image I have for Raphael. What kind of crazy image will I have for Raphael? Oh, I've got a good one. This is awesome. Raphael? Raphael? Raphael, are you there?
Yes, I saw it.
Raphael, I think you're on mute. Okay, well, I guess Raphael's not there, so guys, Raphael gets to miss this amazing image. So here we go. All right, and who just joined us? Shahran. Hi, Shahran.
Hi,
Hi, where are you from?
Iran.
Iran. Welcome to my class.
Thank you.
You just joined us, and since Raphael's not here, I'm going to skip him and go to you. We're describing the images that we see here, so you can see I've got an image here on the screen.
Yeah.
And I want you to describe in as much detail as you can what you see.
A swimming penguin
Mm-hmm.
in deep sea. And I don't know what to say.
Well, what does the penguin look like? Imagine I'm blind.
Imagine what?
Imagine that I am blind.
It's searching for some fishes.
Could be.
Looking at a group of fishes, maybe.
Maybe. Is that all?
Yes, I think.
Okay, I'm going to go to Carmen. Carmen, let's tap into your descriptive juices, and what can you describe this image? Imagine that I'm blind.
The color of the water is green, and it's blurred, and the penguin seems to be dead, but I guess it's not. I can barely see its eyes, and I mean, its wings are in a down position, just like its feet, as well as its tail. So it's look really depressed and actually not looking for food.
Why do you think he's depressed?
Because I don't see any trace of movement in its body.
Okay, so there's no trace of movement. What do you think he's looking at? Or is he just taking a nap?
It seems like he's taking a nap, but I don't know if a penguin can take a nap underwater.
He's committing suicide. Daniel, how harsh. No.
Yeah.
No. He's just resting. I don't know how many of you have children, but we have a very, very young baby. But if he ever sees an animal dead at the side of the road, we just say, oh, he's napping. Just having a little sleep. Okay, I don't think he's suicidal. In fact, I think you guys are missing something here. I don't know why you can't see this.
Jeez. That's even worse, Simon. So he's awaiting its own death. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's not looking good now, is it?
I knew he was not in a good mood.
No, he's not in a good mood.
Which animal is this?
What kind of creature it is?
Well, I have a feeling this might have been Photoshopped, but that looks like a seal with its mouth open.
Ah, yeah, maybe a seal, yeah.
I'm not used to
Looks
seeing a
weird.
seal with its mouth open, but yeah, this penguin looks like he's gonna have lunch soon, and actually he's gonna be the lunch. All right, Carmen, anything else you want to describe about this image now?
It is just the surrender in front of that seal. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Surrender
He
in
has
front of the
given
seal.
up. Yeah.
Raphael, is your voice working now?
Yeah, sorry, I had some hitches in my phone, but
Do you
I find
realize,
out.
Raphael, that you missed out on one of the best images I actually had here today?
Really?
Well, look at that. I mean, it's a beautiful picture of the circle of life.
Oh yeah.
So we see this seal-like creature that has its mouth wide open in anticipation of a meal. However, due to the shadows that we see in the murkiness of the water, the seal and penguin appear to be unreasonably clear, lending us to think this could be a fake image. In fact, the sea floor is so blurred, yet when you look at the seal and its fins as they go deep down close to the floor, the perspective just doesn't seem right. So I would consider this to be a fake image. All right, let's see, what do I have next? All right, Raphael, I'll give you a chance to describe this image here. Hold on a minute. So please describe this image, Raphael.
Well, it's a brown bird, I think. His feathers are black, are brown, and they maybe standing some. He's looking upwards, and his legs. It seems to be some rocks. Um, Maybe looking for some predator, or some potential food, some potential meal. Uh, what else? It seems to be in some mountain surface, some, yeah. That's it. I don't have anything else.
All right. And yet, eating crow, Daniel, is an expression. It doesn't literally mean eating crow, but if someone's eating crow, well, let's just say they've said something that isn't quite true, and now they're eating crow.
Okay,
So
okay.
yes, we see a bird here, Raphael, that is dark in color, but they appear to be brown. It's standing on a rocky surface. Okay, but I think you've missed something in the description.
What?
Well, take a look. What have you missed?
I don't know.
Well, what's this? Do you see that?
No, sorry, my computer has some problems here. I can't see.
Okay. Daniel, what do you see there?
Well, the tail of a bird. Yeah, maybe wounded, or I don't know, popping. I don't know.
Hard to say. It appears to be flying over top of the smaller bird, right?
Flying? I don't think so. Maybe he's the mother. You know, chick's pregnant, and he's looking at the news babies. Maybe.
That's a really, really big mother.
So the image is a little bit large.
Yeah, do you think it's a real image or a fake image?
A real one.
Oh.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's kind of strange. Tell me what else you see here.
Well, the background's blurred. I don't know if Raphael said that, but yeah. What else? What else? Well, this little bird has a orange beak. It's not a crow, as we can see in the title. It's a vampire finch, but looks like a crow for me in some way. He's wounded. Maybe the bear is wounded. The other one, we can see blood, or maybe it's a red feather. And I'm not sure. Hard to tell.
Okay, excellent. All right, now who's up next? So I've got a really interesting image here. I'm not sure if I should even show this. It's shocking, to be honest. But sometimes I like to shock, so I'm going to show you this image. There's a few of them here. Let me just get the screen ready. Close off that image. All right, let's see here. I know it's the anticipation. I've really sold this now, so you guys are expecting something incredible. Incredible. I don't know if incredible is the word here. This is, like I said, this is a shocking image. So viewer discretion is advised. All right, whose turn? Jarud, it's your turn to describe this image coming up here. And guys, you were warned.
Oh my god. Oh, that's horrible. I don't want to see that.
I did warn you.
It's a old dog, very old.
A very old dog, yes.
Yeah, who is losing a teeth.
Yeah, Walking Dead for sure.
Yeah, and he's sit down on a rock. I don't know, and he's gray. The color is gray.
Yeah.
He has a few hair on a head. He is horrible. In the background, we have a house. White house with 1 through 3, green 3, and in the picture it's sunny. So I finish. I don't know
All right. Well, yeah, well done. I mean, this has to be one of the ugliest creatures I've ever seen. So, yes. Well, now we've got a slightly different image. I think this one is safe to look at. Max, if you could please do us the pleasure of describing this wonderful creature.
Ah, well, I try. This is a strange llama, maybe. I don't know. This is a strange creature, but in nature there are a lot of strange creatures. Just because we are not used to see them. This is a white one. I can see also the head and a little part of the neck, and it has black eyes. It has a big fur on the head, white, big fur, and also the nose is white. It's quite strange, just because in nature all the nose are black, in black color or gray color. This one is white, and we can see three teeth, and that came out of its mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And in the background, on the right part, in the right low part of the background, we can see something else, but something orange, but I don't know what is this. And in the right part, there is something green. Some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green points, but I don't know. Probably something for the snapshot or something else. And there is a black point on the neck of this animal, and that's all.
All right, great. Thank you very much. And now we go to our next, perhaps last image. Raphael, I don't know why you're so lucky to have some of the strangest pictures, but here we go. Maybe some viewer discretion is advised, maybe not. It depends on how sensitive you guys are. So, Raphael, here you go. What is that beautiful creature?
I don't know exactly. Maybe some. It seems to be a peacock, but it has some. It's different. It has no feathers of
No, it
peacock,
doesn't.
maybe. And his beak is large. It's larger than a peacock's beak, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not an expert at birds, so. But well, it seems it has a mix of colors. It seems to be pink and red and orange,
Purple.
purple, and
Well, I can tell you that if you look at the feathers towards the bottom of the screen, this is actually probably, I think, a vulture, just the head of the vulture.
a vulture.
Yeah, it could be a vulture.
Yes, yes.
But I hate to do this because we've only got about a minute left, and I hate for you guys to be late for your next class. I like to start on time and finish on time.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for coming to my class today. I'm going to try to have more classes of descriptive, describe what you see, because it's
Please,
fun.
not like these ones, please.
Well, you know, it's going to be varying images. Maybe not like these, but the more varied images I show you, the more you'll increase your ability to describe. You'll improve your use of adjectives. All right? So, guys, thank you so much for coming. If you want to see more of the classes that I teach, you can visit me on my teachers page, and I'll give you that link shortly. Here it is. And you can follow and see the next 6 classes. I haven't completed all my classes for next week yet because I'm waiting for you guys to tell me what classes you want to see. Send me a message. I'm going to fill out the rest of my lesson plan for this week, and then you'll see 6 classes in total for the upcoming week. Guys, thank you so much for coming, and I hope to see you next week.
Thank you,
Thank
teacher.
you.
Bye-bye.